Are you wondering why you have an accountant but you're not profiting better, or why you think your business is bleeding cash? Hello, my name is Nick. I'm a fractional CFO with Living Water Consulting, and today we're going to discuss why that is. In this video today, I'm going to be discussing the levels of accounting and finance and Living Water Consulting's role in that. So I guess the first question is are there levels to accounting and finance? And the answer is yes. Let's take a look at those now. First, we have a bookkeeper. You're all familiar with that. And as well as the accountant. Well, we all have to do our taxes, right? However, there's also a controller or an analyst, and there's also a chief financial officer. And we'll take a look at these more in depth right now. The bookkeeper inputs your financial information, recording your transactions, and reconciling any bank statements. Next, we have the accountant. The accountant does compliance, preparation, and tax work. So what do? Make sure there's no fraud, preparing your official financial statements, your income statement, your balance sheet, and your statement of cash flows, and finally, any tax planning and liability. So how far do you think small businesses usually go in this? Here we can see the bookkeeper and the accountant, and you're familiar with that. But if you notice, there's a bit of a plateauing effect, right? So if you want to take it to the next level, let's look at the next two. Here we have the controller and the analyst, and that's for the operational or day-to-day financial management, creating budgets and forecasts, cash flow planning, reports for banks and investors. Also with that is the chief financial officer, so that rather than day-to-day, this is the big strategic picture, the strategic financial management of the company, doing financial navigation of your company, making sure the profit and price are properly optimized, any funding, mergers and acquisition strategies, and any exit strategy planning you have. Also, any of the other work that the controller was doing. So what does Living Water Consulting do? Well, here we can see the bookkeeper and the accountant, that's not us. The controller and the CFO, well, that's us. And so what does a controller and analyst do again? And a CFO, budgets and forecasts, cash flow management, reports, financial navigation, make sure your profit and price as well as costs are optimized, and any stakeholder presentations. So go to livingwaterconsulting.com/checkups and take one or all three of our free checkups. No numbers needed, just answer a few quick questions and I'll give you output to see how well you're doing and see how you can take your business to the next level.